Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Hades. Now, we're getting pretty close to beating this game. I made it to the final boss 2 times, and he kicked my butt. I've since watched a guide, so I have an idea of what to expect. He does have an entire second phase, which I never saw, although the phase just mostly changes his moveset and not really his appearance or anything like that. So here's my strategy. So first of all, I need to do more farming for darkness. Now, I misunderstood what Dark Regeneration did. So, right now I have Chthonic Vitality, which gives me 3 hearts every time I exit a room. Now, Dark Regeneration, now I knew it was better. Every time you collect darkness, you get 30% of that is turned into health. Now, I thought that turning this on meant that you didn't get any darkness. Like, I thought it was like, oh, if I find 100 darkness when I'm doing the run, then I get 30 health instead of the darkness. But no, you actually get the full 100 darkness plus it heals you the 30%. So I thought it prevented you from accumulating more darkness when actually it just gives you health alongside it. So that was my mistake. So I'm gonna buy this. Okay, so that's maxed out. So now I get 60% of any darkness I collect is also turned into health. Now, Thick Skin, I want to keep buying this. This one stacks up until 50%. It keeps going up in price, so it's going to cost me a bit more. So I'm going to continue buying this, but it's not necessary that I get to 50, but as I get darkness, I will spend it here because that is pretty much the main use. Now, I haven't been using my cast very much, and I know that's been bad. Your cast is, I mean, it's a little bit of extra damage. I don't see it doing that much damage, but I keep forgetting that I also have this one, Boiling Blood. And I can keep increasing this one actually to 50%, and what it does is if you lodge a Bloodstone inside an enemy, they take extra damage. So I could use my Bloodstone or my cast as like a debuff and hit enemies and then make it so they take extra damage. So I'm going to start buying more of this. Right now I have Infernal Soul, which is the default. Yeah, so this is what it does is increasing this means I get more soul stones, up to 3. Usually when you use a soul stone or you cast, you hit an enemy and it stays lodged inside them until they die or until 15 seconds pass and then they poop it out and you can pick it back up again. The opposite is if I get Stygian Soul. This one makes it so that I can use my cast and then all I need to do is wait like 5 seconds and then I'll be able to cast again. So this actually sounds better than Infernal Soul for the most part. I mean, the benefit to Infernal Soul is that you can shoot 3 all consecutively if you want a burst of damage, but then you have to wait and then you gotta collect them again. So Stygian Soul I think I'm gonna try to invest in, but I need to accumulate more darkness. So Deep Pockets would be useful. It gives you extra money when you start, but it's not necessary. So I'm not going to buy it now. And if I ever need money, I can just pick up Hypno's Keepsake at one of the checkpoints. So Olympian Favor increases the chance for me to get better boons. And then the last section of the mirror, which I need 30 keys for, also unlocks something that also increases my chance of getting like higher boons. Plus it also gives me another buff, but right now I'm not going to worry about that. 30 keys is a lot, so I need to accumulate more darkness.
Power of night.
Last run, because it was me using the gun and then now I've collected all the weapons, I can now use Titan Blood on them. So what you do is when you have something equipped, you click on this.
What in blazes? Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets.
So this gives you more variety in the way you use your weapons. So right now all the weapons have aspect of Zagreus, which is the default way you use them. You can change the style, so I can unlock aspect of Eris or aspect of Hestia, and they change the way your weapon works. So like this one, after absorbing your special's blast damage, it deals more damage. This one, after you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. So these are pretty good, but they cost Titan Blood for each one. So I have no idea which one I want. Like, I've kind of read some recommendations on which ones are good overall, but like, I'm kind of hesitant to spend my Titan Blood because I don't have very much Titan Blood, and it is limited in quantity. I mean, limited in that I've gotten all the ones I can from the Furies, and the rest I have to farm out myself by doing challenges or exchanging other items. I don't want to do that right now. So at least for my clear run, I'm not going to invest in any aspects just yet, just because I'm unsure. So I want Darkness, so I'm going to equip the Claws this time. I still have to beat Theseus with the bow, the shield, the spear, and the sword, but it's not a huge deal if I don't get Ambrosia right away. And some of those aspects are interesting because they're not all Greek mythology. Like, I know there's one for Guan Yu, and then there's ones for, like, Gilgamesh, for example. They're just named after various mythological figures. So, do I have any cutscenes to see when I sleep? Yeah, who needs sleep? Let's have a look at this. So I've done 17 escapes. Like, the first 2 or 3 were not with the Godhood buff. So this is what I'm gonna do. We've pretty much seen almost everything in the game, and I don't want to make you guys watch all my farm runs. In my previous videos, I thought of not showing you some of the farm runs, but then every time I was discovering something new, like I was meeting Sisyphus, or I met the 2 other Furies, or variations of the Hydra, or I got further in the plot. So I think I've pretty much seen everything. There's only a few things I haven't seen. One of them is, if you talk to Sisyphus enough, and I think you have to be his friend by giving him more nectar, he'll eventually let you start talking to his boulder friend, which he names Boldy, and it's literally just a boulder, and he doesn't respond at all. He doesn't say anything, but he gives you a boon of his own. So if I run into him, I will add a little clip of that. Oh, if I beat Theseus and Asturias, I've never noticed this before, but there is a shade in the crowd that you can interact with after the fight, and it's kind of cute, so I will show you that if I get the chance. I've given Orpheus Nectar now, so when I come back, Orpheus has a chance of singing as well. I still have to give Nectar to Nyx and Hades, but I can do that inside the House of Hades. But it seems that Hades not going to be at his desk for a while. Maybe if I go through a run and he's not the one to kill me, he'll be there. I also need to give gifts to Ares and Poseidon. So, oh yeah, and Patroclus I've only met once, so I need to give him Nectar as well. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some farming runs. If I run into anything interesting, I will add the clips here. When I finally do get a clear run, I will put the entirety of the clear run. Now, I guess it won't be much of a spoiler alert, because by now you've probably read the title of this video, and I'm probably going to write the word ending in the title to show that I beat the game. And you can always look at the progress bar for the video player. So I will catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll get some good amounts of darkness, invest in more skills, and I mean, who knows, maybe I'll be able to beat Hades earlier than expected without needing to farm, because this game's actually pretty balanced. If I get a good set of boons, it'll make it easier, but it's pretty much possible with any set of boons. It's just a matter of getting a build that you like. I really like that triple grenade launcher. It was really good for burst damage. I think if I get the gun, I need to invest in Daedalus hammers and hope to get that. The no need to reload was really nice too, but I don't think it's as necessary as the triple grenades, because triple grenades are so strong. Anyways, I will see you in a little bit. If I manage to beat it on my immediate next run, you'll know, because I'll put a little note. Anyways, ta-ta! Hey guys, so this is Kiro from the future talking to you right now. So I said that I would do some farm runs and then splice together all the interesting clips and put them together, but turns out, spoiler, and I know you can tell from the title of this video, that the next run I went on immediately, I actually managed to beat the final boss. So I will put that run in its entirety right here, so you get to see my entire clear run. So fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's get back to it.
No turning back.
Okay, so I brought Athena's keepsake.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin. and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
I mean, since I figured that I'm almost done leveling this keepsake, I might as well finish it up. Yeah, I kind of like the deflecting dash now. I don't think I'm going to be able to defeat Hades using a melee weapon. I think I need to do a ranged weapon to be safe. For my first run, at least.
Ready for me?
Kind of coward.
All clear. Good enough to eat. Better stock up. Hey, lads. Anyone else?
Say, man, if I'm not mistaken, I think you got yourself a bottle of ambrosia there. I'd no idea you could get that stuff downstairs. Do me a solid, though. Hang on to any more you find, or better yet, give it away. I'd hate to think even a drop has gone to waste.
Strong stuff.
That one was a fated choice, so I think I should have picked it. Get a hangover from my punches.
Oh, good.
It sounds so funny. It's like when I'm punching them with hangover, it's like all bubbly sounding. Like boop 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 boop.
What's for sale?
Okay, I want nectar. Need to give presents to people.
No, you don't.
These guys are annoying to fight melee. Oh, it's a Chaos Gate. Oh, that was it? Sure.
Going in.
I have a lot of health.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
You have traveled recently beyond my senses, son of Hades. I persist here only in the fathomless depths. I know what lies out there, having created it, but I know nothing of what it is like right now. Do not tell me. I prefer to think of all the possibilities.
Oh jeez. After each time you attack, you get hit for 5 damage, but then you get permanent attack increase. If I wasn't using the fists, because the fists are such a rapid attack move, I'm gonna kill myself. Ooh, this one. Your total life is reduced, then your special gains damage. Do I get back this reduction afterwards? Wait, it only reduces my total, so I think I could do that. Take this one.
The whims of Master Chaos.
I think I could do it. It's better than losing 5 health every time I punch. Can you imagine how much health I'd be losing right now? Piece of cake. Trial of the Gods already? No, I don't want that. It's very bad. Those are awful.
You're nothing.
That just special for the fist isn't super fantastic. I mean, it's strong, but I don't really use it. I should probably use it as a combo finisher. Like, attack, 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 and then special. I mean, a strong attack is a strong attack. Whenever your special slays foes, restore 2 hearts. Oh, that's good. After using your special, deal 90 damage in the area where you landed. Your special becomes charged shot. I'll take this one.
These
Anyway,
fists are hungry to fight.
any way to get back health? No. Do I need another palm? Or should I visit Charon? I don't have that much money. Well, yeah, whatever. I don't really need a palm now. Is it boss time already? Okay, well I'll buy this.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I got healed for that. Oh, I didn't think Chaos's buff would last here. Actually, does it wear off in this chamber?
Delicious.
I'll increase my attack.
Sharpened my senses. I bet it's Meg again.
I like how good you are at predicting these things, Zag. Oh, never mind. You're wrong.
You really must like pain an awful lot, Red Blood. Or maybe it's just me.
You see, Electo? Turns out we do have a common interest after all.
In pain?
Did you just... Don't you ever compare yourself to me again, you trash. You want more pain? I'm happy to oblige.
Get hung over. That hangover is pretty nice. Dealing extra poison damage over time. And I'm pretty strong in terms of just raw power right now. Ah. I also have to play more risky when I'm doing melee.
Really?
Ooh, I get back health whenever I slay someone, right? So that means ads actually help me with the fists. wrecking her. She is raged already. Oh, I ran into that blade. I didn't know she was summoning one. There's too many blades and they're all near her. I need a second status effect on my special. That would be very nice. Stop doing that. Stop doing that attack!
That's that then.
For a second there, I thought I died for some
Chaos
reason.
Boon switched to a new effect.
Oh, now my Chaos Boon takes effect. Okay, sweet.
That darkness there felt different than before.
Oh yeah, that heal was very nice. Getting heals on darkness is very, very nice. How did I live without this? I seriously thought it made it so I didn't get any darkness, so... Unfortunate. Look, I'm full. Okay, I don't need
Maybe I should
Athena's
switch.
thing anymore. Maybe I should take... I don't need the Lucky Tooth yet. I don't think I'm gonna die in Asphodel. Get the coin purse. I might as well get some money out of it, right?
Should help. Oh, great.
Okay. I was thinking, what if I just take out the coin purse, get the money, and then put the coin purse back? It'd be too easy.
See you, Tartarus. Ah, this heat.
My special attack should be super powerful now.
Don't get in my way.
I need to give it a status effect to make it even more effective. Wait, so I only get healed if I use my attack to kill something, not my special, right? I didn't get healed. Okay, well then... Wait, no, is it my special?
Enough. Thank you.
Getting healed on that is so nice. Whenever your special slays foes. Okay. I need to finish foes with the special. So I can get more coin, or I can get Aphrodite. I'd rather get a boon. I need to visit Chaos again. I heard him. Oh, I reflected that. That was nice. Run into Poseidon or Ares in a while. I think that when you start a run, you're kind of locked into only a specific set of gods that you meet over and over again, unless you use a keepsake. Which means that my previous runs have mostly been like Hermes, Aphrodite, Athena.
You are so fortunate to have received the boon of Dionysus prior to my own. He, the most noble and important of us all, the god of wine himself.
Cast inflicts weak. Yeah, I need to use my cast more. After you take damage rolls around you inflict weak. Because weak is good because it makes it so that enemies deal less damage to you. Resist some damage from nearby foes' attacks. Oh no, this one's really good. Plus, it's a fated choice. Oh, I think I'm gonna take this.
No love without pain.
Kiron's shop or Hermes? I kind of just want to go to Kiron's shop. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, money. So like, the rarity of a boon actually just affects its base stats. It's not like the boon itself is more rare, I believe. Yeah. I could buy Ares' thing now, but I can't give him a gift like I am now because I can't gift him inside Kiron's shop.
Cheers, mate.
Well, I can't afford it anyways now.
Let's get out of here.
Dionysus and Aphrodite is a good combo because they're both good. Oh, and Athena. They're good defensive fights.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, here comes the death barge. I'm just gonna explode these things so I don't destroy myself. Crystals also protect enemies and make it so that they don't take damage. That's why I gotta kill the crystals first. That's why sometimes enemies are impervious. You gotta watch out because Hades can also summon them. I don't know what these crystals are. I just know it's... Ow, ow. A bunch of damage because I was in the middle of that gangbang of enemies.
Dionysus.
Festive Fog is actually... Okay, well, it stuns foes. Oh, Positive Outlook is also good. Oh, but this one... I'm surprised the bonus fountain ones don't give you like a bonus percentage of health. Just all of them, even at base rarity, give you all your heart back. So that is fantastic. I have so many like healing defensive ones right now. Stop being in the lava, Zagreus. Gotta kill them with my special just to get that extra healing. Come and get me. Ow, 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 ow!
The underworld's power.
Good. Darkness healed me though. It's nice. There's a treasure trove. Oh, it's Eurydice.
She's always singing.
What's your official business anyway, Your Royal Majesty? Seems like it's bringing you through Asphodel an awful lot lately.
Look, the truth is I am trying to get out of here. I've hit some stumbling blocks along the way, but I think I will make it there eventually.
Oh, really? Say no more. I know how that is. Hope the fates will look the other way for you. Getting out of here, huh? Not thought of that myself in I don't know how long.
so I heard some people said that if you upgrade rarity, it also resets their level back down to 1, but then some people said it doesn't. I think this one is better. I'd rather just get a level increase to more boons, rather than getting a rarity increase of just a couple. So I'm gonna go with the palm porridge. I think depending on the boons you have, either of these is a good choice. It just depends on which ones you have, but I don't have the catalog in front of me to figure out which one is a better number-wise.
Coming right up.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Karen shop.
Thanks again.
Stay safe.
Boss fight already? Oh.
Good.
Can't afford those anyways.
Bone Hydric, you look positively smashing.
Oh yeah, the blue one this time. Get hung over. Spawning bombs now.
There.
Oh no, he's exploding those even when I'm fighting these guys, that's annoying. You have to take care of the ranged guy first. You're all ranged, never mind. This head is a little annoying compared to the others. Ow, ow. They all have range attacks. I like this head the least. At least the darkness afterwards will heal me up.
Enough.
And the fountain heals me to full? Wow, this is a great build actually. I feel like I should start taking keepsakes
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
for Aphrodite and Dionysus.
What are you, the three fates? Keepsakes hold power.
So I don't need the coin purse anymore. I think the lucky tooth would be useful now, just in case I am careless against Perseus. Or Theseus, not Perseus. Don't need that.
One more floor. Champions of Elysium, I've returned.
It's too bad that last time Patroclus' buff didn't last me until Hades himself, because I went through so many rooms and sticks. His buffs were really good. Hey. Who knows, maybe my clear run will be with the fists. suitable for Kiro, the aesthetic of fists. I mean, my first win against Theseus was with the fists. I'm trying to finish them off with my special. Special becomes a flying kick that deals base damage twice. I haven't tried this. I kind of want to try it though. Attack has more range and deals more damage. Oh, this is good too. These are fated choices. Long knuckle though. Kind of want a flying kick though. Only 10% extra damage. Well, 10% is still 10%. You know what? I'm taking the kick.
That'll do.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a flying kick as in I'd go across the screen. I mean, it really isn't that different than the other one. Do I want a Centaur Heart or Dionysus? I kind of want just more HP. I just want to stack HP. The reflecting dash is great for these Tyrians. I just run straight through them.
Idiot.
Then they explode. So much health. Hermes or Kiro shot? Let's just do Hermes. I want more boons.
More flame wheels.
Ah, it looked like I took a lot of damage, but I didn't. Reflecting dash, pretty useful. That guy didn't even get close to me, he just exploded on his own. He hit the wall of the lake. Who's left?
That one's come back.
Hey, could you do a little favor for me, cuz? My brothers, sisters, family, and whatnot, they're unaware I'm working with you here. It's no big deal, but let's keep it that way for now. Alright?
Pretty sure they all, well, I mean, all the ones I've interacted with know that. Special's faster? Okay. Speed's not an issue, though. Ooh, after your dash becomes sturdy, this is always a good one. Gain a bit of wealth. Oh, this is useful, too. 10 wealth per chamber makes it so that by the end I can get a lot of money. Because Kiron shop is quite expensive at the end, but I think this one's just really, really good.
That's the stuff.
I need to stack up all my defensive buffs. Kind of want Dionysus, but Poseidon needs Nectar.
The Bull of Minos.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
I like how during this fight, It says Asterius, but then when you're fighting him with Theseus, it says the Minotaur. Shouldn't have gone in for that one. Run into this, damn it! I wish he damaged himself more on pillars when he charges at you. Getting pretty good at this hit and run strat though. Taking a bit more damage than I want. Get a hangover. Remember, I don't have to get him down to a 0. The hangover can stack multiple times. It's actually really good for the fists, because I always hit people in succession anyways. I can stack it up to 5. It's really easy to stack up the hangover up to 5. To get that extra damage in.
I respect your strength, short one. The champion of Elysium awaits. Until such time.
Goodbye.
Cheers for the fight.
Cheers. Okay, let's give a present to Poseidon. Just make sure. Yeah, he doesn't have a heart yet.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
So I just have Ares left.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I thank you, Uncle.
Thank you for the conch shell. Am I a member of the secret club now? The Magic Conch Shell Club?
Well, don't lose heart, nephew. Because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Thank you for the encouragement. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Okay. Ooh, this one might be good to stack with my my buff of healing myself whenever I get darkness. See, this one's an epic one, so I feel like that means he's gonna give me a lot, but like a one-time bonus is not as good as a persistent bonus. Yeah, I'll just take this, it's epic.
Poseidon's strength.
Oh my god. I didn't even look at how much I got, I just was excited. Ooh, another Centaur heart. This is a very sturdy build, I have so much health and defense. Get away from those arrows. Oh, I didn't mean to run into that. Take care of these spear guys. This one's for 6 encounters. I don't know if that will last me until the boss fight, though. If it lasts me until the Theseus fight, I will take it.
Payment in full.
I certainly hope he's within the next few. Hermes or Palm? I need more firepower. I feel like Palm's better. Bunch of these guys. Deflecting, dash through them all. It'd be funny if that was it. The whole room was just... Oh, there's one big guy. Is that it? Aw, dang it. No. Keep buffing our Drunken Strike. I mean, this one's good, but it's only 3% increase.
Juicy.
Juicy. Ooh, another Center Heart. Man, I am above this run. Oh yeah, and I'm sturdy and I reflect during a dash. Like, I feel like I'm strong enough to take on Hades, but I'm not good enough to dodge his attacks and come out unscathed. I like fighting these chariot guys when I have the deflecting dash and the sturdy dashes. Both incredibly good. I feel like the poison of sticks is going to kill me though, just because as a melee, poison is very bad and I don't have any ranged attacks. My attacks are so beefy though.
What do we have here?
Palm of Power or money. I don't usually go for the money rooms. Keep buffing my powers, I guess.
Chariots.
Lead you into the explosions. That's a lot of shield though, so that's... Man, I thought the flying kick would be cooler. Why are these chariots doing so much damage to me? Because I'm melee, so I have to get in their face.
Olympus.
Keep buffing this, yeah. Side-in or shop? I kind of want shop just in case I can heal. Unless this heals me. 15 encounters increases my revival for Stubborn Defiance. I might not need that though.
Why not?
Oh, I bet the next room is just before the boss room, right? So I could easily just get a quick Poseidon buff or Chiron. I think Chiron is more useful. I might as well get this one, right? I mean, I have money. Random buff. Power up. Well, heal.
Thank you, mate.
I have the money for these, but I don't know if I want to spend them. But Chiron shop at the end is really expensive, and I don't think I have enough for any of those things.
Give me a better boon.
Okay.
Oh, hey man, what is new? Hey, Zach, when you arrive, it's going to be a real scene, I'll tell you now. Even Athena here will cut loose for a bit, let down her hair, you know, put on something more comfy, yeah? It's gonna be great.
Perhaps Lord Dionysus here is the true god of strategy, as it appears he is uncannily aware of my next move, cousin. Although be that as it may, I shall attempt to remain focused on your situation, not his feast.
Ooh, a dual boon.
I can switch to a different boon.
Your foe's ranged attack projectiles are slower. Theseus has a ranged attack. Hades doesn't... I mean, he kind of does, but... I take less damage when I'm 40% or below. Oh, I thought I had this. Oh no, I took something else instead. The dash causes hang. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Just...
Phew, that's good.
become extremely sturdy. It's nice that I've beaten these bosses with these weapons, because that means they give me darkness after, which means that I heal after the fight. I guess it doesn't matter, because my fountain buff also heals me. Okay, Theseus, Mysterious, bring it on.
Care for a rematch?
Well, Hellspawn, you stained my honor last we battled here. But as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius. And we've no shortage of honor left to spare.
Shouldn't I be the champion of Elysium now that I've beaten you? Isn't there someone else around to challenge me? Say, Heracles? Someone less chatty?
Yeah.
Ah, very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless.
Is Asterius just not gonna talk because I already bought him? I have a really strong hangover buff now. If I happen to be dashing when he throws a spear too, that means I deflect it back at him. Oh my god, I'm doing so much damage. And the hangover gives him like a damage over time. Oh, I'm so powerful.
To all who came to see us, thank you.
The nice thing about Hangover too is that he's going to continue to take damage even when I can't attack him from the front. I don't have a call of my own, unfortunately. Oh, Artemis. Okay, she's easy to dodge. She just hits in a straight line across the middle of the field, so if I stay on the edges, I'll be mostly safe. I don't even have to worry about not taking too much damage because the fountain will heal me up full afterwards. That's a a really good buff in Dionysus. Aha! I'm so powerful now.
Who's champion now? Mixes power.
Okay, so this is what I want to show you.
That shade there. Have I got a fan?
It's so cute. Oh, that's my interaction with him. Okay. See how these guys all have like Theseus banners and Asterius banners? And then there's this one guy, he's a red shade and he's got a Zagreus banner. It's so cute. Can't believe I didn't notice this before. I think that's the extent of my interaction with him, but I think each time I beat Theseus and come back here, Zagreus does take a note of him and thank him. What a good boy. Thanks, man. I healed back so much after getting that darkness. Not to mention the fountain heals me to full. Okay, I still have Skelly's earring, so I'm gonna keep that. Heal? No, I don't need it. This is actually a pretty good run.
One last stop.
I've been really lucky. Is this gonna be my chance to beat Hades? We'll find out. If it is, I'll be thrilled. Considering I didn't actually need to grind then.
Hope it's nicer outside than it is in here.
I didn't even need the increased death defiance that I bought from Kiro as well. What you got from me? Oh, I can buy a palm, I can buy a centaur heart. I can't buy both though. I'll buy the centaur heart.
Should come in useful.
Because the fountain at the end is going to heal me to full anyways, so it doesn't matter as long as I don't die in these rooms. Okay. Money, Palm, Athena, Dionysus. I'm kind of hesitant to go through these skull doors. I know there's like mini bosses that I haven't fought yet in Styx added to my log, but I just don't want to risk it. I want to beat Hades. I don't need coin. I'm just gonna take both the boons.
I bet it's in here.
I heard that the sadder parts are never going to be in the first set of chambers you pick. The soonest will be the second. I'm very strong though.
Hey.
The fact that my dash does damage is so nice too. For these little guys that just run at you. I'm gonna poison you with my hangover. Or your hangover, I guess. I'm getting you drunk. My fists. Drunken fists. I'm attacking so fast that I'm not getting poisoned. Guys suck. So much poison. I'm poisoned.
Don't keep me waiting.
These guys. Stop poisoning me! I get away from them so they don't. Those axes are so scary. This should be the last one, right? Use my special so I get a little bit of healing.
In the name of Hades.
Special, stronger, and can deflect. Ooh, yeah. Stubborn Defiance makes you impervious longer. Replenish one use. Okay, but I have Stubborn Defiance for every room, so that doesn't help, but 2 seconds doesn't really... How do you damage flows around you and briefly deflect? This one might be useful actually, so I don't get like damaged too many times in a row. Special strong. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. I'm hurting that poison, dang it. Too bad none of these have darkness, because darkness would have healed me. Okay, let's go for this. Hopefully if this is the right one, I won't have to fight too much. I can't deflect lasers. Because then there's no final room if it's the right one. I hate you guys! You poison so much! Come on, don't move from that spot. Thank God there's a poison healing thing in every room. That was close. I don't want to take too much damage. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's not too bad. Whew.
Doesn't taste like anything.
What's this? Oh, cell. I haven't run into any of these, or maybe I just never noticed.
Can wash away my boons.
No, I don't want to wash these away. I have a lot of defense ones. Keep me healthy when I'm punching. Oh, yes!
There it is already. A special treat for Cerberus. In the name of Hades.
Okay, special inflicts hangover as well. That might be good. My special doesn't do that right now. My hangover also slows them. Okay. Get heart when you pick up nectar. Receive a nectar now. I kind of want this, but I'm so close to beating the last boss. I don't want to get something that would give me a temporary thing. Wait, no, this increase your life total. Oh, but this one might be useful and it's a fated choice. I kind of just want more health, though. Ooh. Because making Hades slower would be useful, but... I'll just take this. I have 300 health now.
Oh, what's in this stuff?
Oh yeah, and I get a buff every time I use a fountain too, I forgot that. I have so much health now. This is a pretty good build.
Check the other passageways before I go.
No. Ooh, I can afford this now.
I'll pay for that.
Your attack inflicts hangover even stronger. Hangover damage 11. Resist some damage from foes' attacks. I mean... If I stack hangover, this is going to be really strong. Here, Serby.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
See you, boy.
Cerberus vanquished, you did this. I like the cheeky dialogue. Hey man, this is going to be tough, but... I have a lot of health. I also have a lot of defense buffs. I just gotta... play it safe. Well, not... I just gotta dodge well, really.
Right with you, father.
I'm not gonna bother killing all the explodey fireballs he has, because that just slowed me down last time. I'd rather just take the damage. Or dash through them.
I'm back, father.
My brothers and my sisters and myself, we too wanted to slay our parents. The Titans. Bastards. And worse.
And you succeeded. Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear. Inspiring, really.
We had no recourse at the time save to collaborate. Developed a specific plan and saw it through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it.
Okay, and I've looked up a guide on how to beat him, so I understand his attacks, it's just a matter of me actually doing it. Hit me with his debuff. I guess I can heal tiny bits if I kill these flames with my finisher, right? Destroy these, they're getting in my way. Are you drunk? Ow. Got too greedy.
Heed me, wretches, on my authority.
Help with something, Father?
Ah! Yeah, I don't think these ads respawn, so I gotta kill them. Oh sweet, I reflected it back at him, but it didn't reflect the debuff on himself. Ow. Be careless, ah!
Your blood beginning to boil.
The reflecting dash is very useful for reflecting his attacks when I'm just dashing. Gotta be careful not to be too close to him, because sometimes he just shoots his fireball out, and then I'll take it point blank. Ow. Okay, this isn't so bad. Better than my other attempts. Ah. At least I can get tiny bits of healing for killing those things, right? It's my special.
Why have you come all this way again?
Beats having to live within your house.
Would that you could be useful there from time to time.
Ah, stop grabbing me.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Show yourself.
Oh, these enemies suck. It's kind of random which ones he... Oh, stop grabbing me! Ah. I'm taking so many bits of, like, chip damage. Now, why isn't there a jump? We just jump over these stupid shelters.
I see.
I think the nice thing about having a big health pool is that when I revive with 50% or whatever, it's going to be 30%. It's actually a larger amount. Come on, just give him the hangover. He'll die. Hangover, yes! Okay, I still have...
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you...
Okay, I have Stubborn Defiance, which gives me a 30% revive, and then I also have Skelly's thing, which gives me 100 points of revive.
Enough of this.
Okay, I gotta get rid of these things. They create AoEs and he can break them too, so...
This is for your own good.
Oh god. Hide. He doesn't summon ads anymore, at least. And my stubborn, or my Dionysus buffs will make it so that I take less damage at low health. I heard that you can stand directly inside him for the laser and dodge it, but it's too risky. It's a good thing my dash does damage. Ah! Oh, it grabbed me. I'll let the hangover deal damage. You can also use, I think, if you bring the shield weapon, you can shield yourself from that attack too. Which is really handy. No! That was a bad time. It grabbed me so I couldn't.
No. Think you can keep this up?
Those hands are annoying because they can grab you. I just gotta go offensive on him. Especially if I can beef up him right before he lasers. No.
No swerving out of this. Here, boy. Behold.
Oh, dang it. Gonna hang over him to death. Oh, that was close. The lasers can really just wreck you up. Ah, it's bad. I can do this. Still have one more revive. Death defied. That's not very much health. Oh, yes! I did it! I didn't even have to farm!
How? You... Go. Go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. You'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother, why did she leave?
Blood and darkness.
Huh? Say that again?
There is no escape.
Wait! No! No!
Goodbye, Father.
You were gonna answer my question. Oh boy. Victory, the first of many. 38 minutes. Weapon. Best. Twin fists. Streak 1. Oh, okay, so this lets me scroll through. Oh, okay, so Drunken Strike, Draining Cutter, Divine Dash, Rush Kick. And then Positive Outlook, Trophic Flourish, Premium Vintage, Different League, Touch of Sticks, Strong Drink, Dark Thirst, nothing there. Deus Ex Machina, because I had God Mode on, Hyper Sprint, Holy Shield, Lucky Tooth. plus the coin purse at the beginning and Athena's keepsake at the beginning too. Oh. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I should take a screenshot of this. Oh, I don't have enough space. I've taken too many screenshots using Animal Crossing, is probably what it is. All my screenshots are just from Animal Crossing. Well, that's okay, I have the video. Ooh. Take that in. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even use my cast very much. I used it like at the beginning of the Hades fight. I shot him with it like a couple times, and then I just kind of stopped. Okay. So I guess I don't have to break up this video into multiple videos. Ooh, Titan Blood.
Did Malphon shudder?
And I beat him with the fist. Kiro the fist fighter. Still canon, everyone. Ooh. Let's leave. That's a SpongeBob reference. How am I gonna find her?
I made it.
What's the ending like?
Beyond the frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold.
Oh, so I actually get to wander around?
Hope this works, Nix.
Oh, I can only walk. I don't want to go under that archway, but... Well, maybe I should go under there first. I don't know which way is the right way to go. Zagreus, you're so slow. Can I even go through this? Nope, that's nothing. Okay. Good to know I wasted my time. This is very climactic. Look at the way Zagreus' feet like glimmer every time he walks.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. For it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
Ooh. Oh, wait, you started zooming out. Show me.
That thing. That's the sun.
Oh yeah, you've never seen the sun before. Okay, the environment was just about to zoom out. Okay, there we go. Oh, so pretty.
Bright.
Okay, imagine like living in the underworld all your life, never seen the sun. How bright that would be on your eyes. Burn your retinas out. Hey Zag, I know you want to appreciate the scenery, but can we pick up the pace here? What's this? Something? Oh, never mind.
Is this? It can't.
Oh, now I can walk normally. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Wait, is Persephone literally just living right outside the gates of the underworld? Like, she has not gone far at all.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello indeed.
Music is very nice. Hello, hey mom.
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
I didn't know the idea of private property really existed. I mean, I guess it did in ancient times, but does it really apply for gods and stuff like that?
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
I mean, either you're really lucky to run up across her right away, or she's been, like, waiting right outside the gates of the underworld.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you! Out with you!
That was not the reaction I was expecting, Mom.
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
I like that shock sound. Brr! It kind of sounds like the stock shock sound they use in, like, other games, like even Animal Crossing.
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Aww.
Mother.
Aww, they hug. Time passes.
In short, I beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
Oh, so when they say time passes, they don't mean, like, Zagreus settled down here for a few months. Like, it's just, oh, he told the story.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
So, like, between the first area of Greece and the second area, which is this one, there was a cut. So, are they not actually, like, directly connected? There was, like a time lapse between those two that I didn't get to see? I mean, that would make sense, right? The game doesn't need us to explore all of Greece and find Persephone. That would be an entire other game on its own.
Guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
Oh, look at that. That's a new portrait. His eyes, they look so human here. He doesn't look like his usual self.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
Oh.
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
Aw, that's sad. So I could never go up to Olympus after all. And this whole time the gods have been sending me their boons, but I can hear them, but they don't hear me talk back to them. So I'll never actually get to thank them, right?
No, I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
I mean, I did give them nectar, right? So I am able to communicate and thank them somehow. I'm just very big on making sure, you know, whenever you reach your goal for anything in life, you should give thanks to all the people that helped you. Even in a very small part, you should show your appreciation. You might not get the chance later. That's my little bit of life advice to you. And it also makes it so that people are more willing to do things for you, right?
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
So this is the plot reason why I can continue to play the game afterwards, right?
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
However long it takes.
Aw. I was about to say, are you gonna walk back, or are you just gonna let yourself die?
Can't hold on.
And to respawn. What's Hades gonna say when I get back?
Mother, I have to get back there.
Oh, I don't get to hear Orpheus sing because I'm coming back with like a plot reason.
He's finally returned.
You knew I'd come back, didn't you? I'll go talk to everyone else first. Because you're not so nice.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... But I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess.
Aw, that's cute.
Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
Achilles is good dad. Achilles is my real dad, right? Wait, so when you die, like, it shows your body dropping into Styx and being washed back, I guess. So that means Persephone didn't have to clean up Zagreus' dead body, right? That would have been so unpleasant.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
Aw, Zagreus going through the depths of hell over and over again, dying, getting hurt, just so he can spend a few moments with his mom.
It is. I have to speak with her.
Is Thanatos around? You know, for a character that is featured in so much fan art and everyone loves, I thought he'd be more plot involved. I'll talk to everyone else first before I talk to Dad.
Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate?
I fear my muse is long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking. I suppose she must be out there somewhere still, since I once traveled across this land in search of her, and found her then. But that was quite a while back.
You know, now that I think of it, with Orpheus's messy hair and his, like, eyeliner that makes, like, the lines coming down, he looks like almost like a rock star, rather than a lyrist, or a lyreist, or whatever. Don't you think? If his skin was, like, if he powdered his skin white, he would look just like a rock star from like, the 1990s.
Wait, you found her? What happened?
Well, this was back when I was still alive, you understand. Your father, why, he doesn't care for anyone to leave this realm, and basically now I'm stuck here as well. Not seen her since, and I'm not much for travel anymore.
So if I do Orpheus's quests and give him more and more nectar, and same with Eurydice, then you can do like a quest where you do get to reunite them, and Orpheus can go visit her and they can sing together. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, but it's a cute thought.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday.
I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Though please don't worry about her or me. I mean, we're dead. We're fine.
We're dead, we're fine. We're all dead down here.
Child.
Hey, Nix.
Your father fell to you as once his father fell to him. Although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Wait, Nyx told him where to find her? I mean, that would make more sense, but I don't remember seeing that happen on screen.
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. but it seems you share your father's fate after all.
I mean, Hades was able to stay up there long enough to fight me. Maybe I can stay up there longer than him because of my Persephone half?
My father's fate. But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
Oh, okay.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
Hey, Meg.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
Oh, look at the good boy, Cerberus.
Cerberus in the spotlight. What's up for barter?
Look at all the stuff I can exchange. Dusa! Maid Dusa, how are you?
I have to tell you, Dusa, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
Oh, she's so cute. Like, her voice is one that I would normally find annoying on most characters, but it somehow works for her. And the fact that I don't talk to her that often also helps.
And
Bye.
she's off.
Did I talk to Skelly before? Talk to Hades? Nah, I'll talk to Hades. I want to find out. Cerberus is not here, though. Where is he? Hey, Dad. I have nectar for you. Do you want nectar? Would that make you feel better?
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
Oh, okay. I didn't know I had a curfew.
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
You're just playing dumb.
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then.
So if I want to get the true ending, do I have to just keep going back up there and fighting and fighting and fighting? Seriously? I already kind of know what the ending is like, but... Seriously? Want some nectar, Dad?
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, Father.
Okay.
Shall we get back to work?
I thought I unlocked this room at least. I like this line of shades that comes up. And how he has to talk to each one as they come up. But only after I talk to him. Seriously, do I not get... I know that I didn't unlock the true ending, but man... Ooh, I get a bunch of darkness for doing that.
Prophecy fulfilled. I broke free after all. Sort of.
I think once you get there enough times, you can convince Persephone to come back to the house.
Can't sleep.
Let's check out the mirror. I got a ton of darkness now. Kind of want to just buy more thick skin. Boiling blood is good too. Let's get some thick skin. Having extra health is always good. Stygian soul. Boiling blood. I think I'll save the other darkness for these talents. I mean, Deep Pockets is good. It's expensive to upgrade this one too much though. I only get 10 per rank. It's a lot when you max it out, but at the beginning it's not that much, so...
Maybe like this?
I mean, this one just increases all your money every time you go through a floor, right? So that's actually pretty good. I'll just save for now. You can also reset your bonuses using a key, but I don't want to spend my key doing that.
Excellent.
Skelly!
The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it.
Oh boy, okay, so I know what this is. Let's talk to him first.
Say, Skelly, don't suppose you'd care to tell me how the infamous twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope. Not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing. And even if I did, it isn't what I'm paid to do. Don't you have someone in your fancy house there paid to keep watch over stuff like that? Ask them.
I can't unsee his mullet now that I've noticed it. It's much more clear when I'm watching the YouTube video or like the recording, but on my monitor it's just dark enough that I didn't notice it for so long.
Alright, maybe I will. What are the limits of your power?
Aspect of Demeter. Can you imagine Demeter, the old lady, fighting with fists like this? Gosh. Okay, let's have a look at this pact of punishment. I've heard a lot about this thing.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
Congratulations, your deeds have compelled Lord Hades to serve you a pact of punishment. Thanks, Dad. Here's how it works. The pact can make escaping more difficult via various nasty conditions. Each condition you accept adds some heat to your heat gauge. While your heat gauge is full, you can earn valuable bounties. Okay. This is kind of like contingency contracts. If you've played Arc Knights before, I know some of you have, which is a mobile game. Basically, you play a stage, but you can give yourself like hindrances, and then you get more rewards if you give yourself more hindrances. Different hindrances are worth different points, so the goal is you get as many points as you can. And people like to show off. Sometimes people just go like really high for no reason. You earn 1 bounty the first time you vanquish the boss of each underworld region while your heat gauge is full. Once you successfully escape, you can earn more bounties if you turn up the heat. Turn up the heat! You can earn bounties for each weapon. How much heat you need is per weapon as well. If things get too hot, try switching weapons. Choose any conditions, fill heat gauge to 1, get out using Twin Fists. All foes have bonus damage. Any heart effects restore less of your total than usual. Coin prices are higher. Foes and standard encounters appear in greater numbers. Each underworld region's bosses gain new techniques. All foes have higher life totals. Most armored foes have perks. Each mini-boss encounter contains +1 armor foe. Exit to each underworld region requires you to purge boons to unlock it. Oh, jeez. All foes have bonus move speed and attack speed. All traps and magma deal bonus damage. All foes have blue hearts, making them Ignore initial instances of damage. You have fewer choices when offered boons, items, or upgrades. You get 0 minutes to clear. Wait, 9 minutes. Sorry, I was like 0 minutes. You get 9 minutes to clear each underworld region, or you reduce it by rank. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm not gonna play around with that too much.
Get something or what?
Okay. I thought that I would have at least be able to get a understandable ending.
Gone farther than I can see from here.
But I can see what people mean when you say beat the game once for just its regular ending, and then spending like 20 or so hours to beat it the first time, and then after that spending like many hours, like up to 100, to get everything unlocked, because that includes grinding out for all the Titan blood, all the darkness, all the gems, maxing out everyone's friendship. And you can only give nectar to people once per visit to the House of Hades, so that means you gotta sometimes go on like suicide runs to come back if you want to come back quicker.
What's that one do?
I also got conch shell, so I'm just missing Ares, and I know you get one from Persephone and Patroclus, and then Nyx. I need to save one nectar at least for Patroclus. Oh, actually, I still have an extra. I have 2 nectars. Well, no, I have 2 ambrosias. Never mind. I was gonna say give one to Nyx, but I need to hold one for Patroclus. Oh boy. Okay, so I've technically beat the game now. I'm pretty proud of myself. Let me give you some thoughts about it now, since we're here. I really like this game. I think the gameplay is really fun. It's very balanced. Keeps you on your toes. I've never gotten tired of it. Every time I finish playing this game, I'm like, man, I want to go back and play more. I need more. And part of that also just feeds into the fact that there's an interesting story. Like, I mean, the story itself isn't that interesting. I mean, Greek mythology, you get it in small little bursts of dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, though. I know there's like easily, I remember there was like a patch, I was looking at some old patch notes, and they like, every time they added new ones, they would add them like 1,000 at a time, 1,000 voice lines. So there's a lot of variety, because they know people are going to be going through this and playing it over and over. And again, a roguelike is not usually my thing. Roguelike is, again, a game where it's like randomly generated each time, although this one's considered like a semi-roguelike or a hybrid roguelike, I think only because some of your bonuses carry over, and that's why it's not considered like a pure roguelike. But like, the gameplay's super fun. I really like the characters. Like, they don't have, I wouldn't say they have like super well-defined personalities, just because we don't see them interact as we do if I was playing like a full-length RPG game. You see a lot more interactions than you would here. But they do have pretty good personalities, and I love the art style and the design still. I think they're fantastic. And basically, it was just interesting enough to keep my interest, so I wasn't losing interest by saying, oh, this is too repetitive. Like, there were so many new things to discover and go through, like finding out that you could fight the other Furies, or the other Hydra heads, or encountering Sisyphus and Eurydice and Patroclus. Made things really interesting. Plus the fact that there's like a friendship system in this game. I find games that have that, I mean, it's a pretty simple one. You give people presents, and then I think when you give them like 4 or 5, then you do a quest for them. But like, it was just enough to keep you interested and engaged in learning more from the other characters. Again, I was a bit surprised that Thanatos didn't play as much of a role in the game, because I've seen so much fan art of shipping him and Zagreus. I know you can only romance Meg, Dusa, and Thanatos, but I saw so much fan art of him, and I know he's like the god of death. So I thought in my head that every time, like before playing this game, I thought every time Zagreus dies, maybe he has an encounter with Thanatos, and that would build their relationship throughout the story. That was my impression that I got. So I was a bit surprised to see that he's just kind of a encounterable enemy, or not enemy, encounterable ally and challenge that you come across sometimes in your travels. So that was a bit surprising to me. I know there's more to the story, like uniting Orpheus with Eurydice, and discovering like Nyx's connection with Chaos, finding out who Skelly's working for, which I actually already went and read and spoiled myself. And like, oh, like why Charon doesn't sell Hermes' boons in his shop. There's also one boss I haven't fought yet, and I've kind of alluded to this a couple times, but I haven't actually stated it. I might as well just say it now. So if you don't want to hear, maybe skip ahead a couple seconds. But when you're going through the underworld, when you encounter Charon, sometimes he'll have like a sack of money behind him, and this only happens when you encounter his shop, not immediately before the boss of each region. And if you go up to the sack, you'll say borrow 300 coins, and if you select it and borrow 300 coins, he gets mad at you and then teleports you into an arena, and then he fights you. And all he says is his but I think he's the hardest hitting enemy in the game in terms of damage. I don't think he's as hard as Hades, but the problem is sometimes you encounter him maybe in Tartarus or Asphodel when you haven't built up your boons yet. But if you beat him, then he'll give you a coupon that gives you 20% off his store for the rest of the run, which is kind of funny. It's like you get caught stealing from the shopkeeper, he gets mad at you, but then you beat him up, and then he gives you a lifetime membership coupon. I think it's kind of funny. I kind of want to fight him just for the experience, but I don't want to go trudging through the underworld right now just to go find him. The other thing I know about this game is to unlock some of those other rooms, you have to get Persephone to come join the House of Hades. And spoiler again, and this is only something I've read, I didn't read too in-depth into it, but I think eventually when you get her to come down here, Zagreus no longer has a reason to go up to the surface, right? So Hades decides to hire Zagreus as, like, testing the security of the underworld. So that's where the heat comes in, where he's like, okay, you can give yourself extra punishments and see if you can get out to test our defenses. And there's like an extra room that opens up where you can talk to one of the shades, and I thought he would do the Pact of Punishment, but I guess not. But you basically report to him and basically tell him about your forays into the underworld, and he gives you rewards and stuff like that. You need a lot of rewards to fully upgrade the House of Hades. I also really like Zagreus' character in terms of, like, if you think of Greek mythology, almost all the characters in this game are ones you might have heard of, but not Zagreus. And I looked him up, and he is a Greek god, but there's not very much information about him, and it's also conflicting. So some people say he's the son of Hades and Persephone, and then sometimes in other texts it's like Zeus and Persephone, and it kind of adds that mystery of him because he has conflicting reports that makes him a really interesting character to write this game about, because he has enough mystery that makes you wonder about him and further the plot so you can learn more about him. And that also means they have a bit more creative freedom on how they interpret him. And I think it also makes it interesting because, well, one, he has a really cool sounding name. You can abbreviate to Zag or Master Z or whatever some of the other characters call him, or some characters just call him Zed. But I think it really lends itself to a character. Like, most of the time when you think of Greek mythology games, you play as a god or as like a hero like Theseus or Perseus. But to pick a lesser known god like Zagreus that has such an important relationship with some of the more well-known gods like Hades and isn't really that well known, and bringing him into the spotlight with this game I think is a really good move. So fantastic choice with that. Overall I think this game is really good. It's just the right amount of difficulty, because I mean, I know you had the godhood buff on, but I never felt like I was losing progress. I was so afraid of, oh, I'm going to fail so many times and it's going to get boring. People are going to watch these episodes and think, oh, Kiro is just messing around in this episode or just farming and there's nothing to watch in this episode. But every time when I went out for a farm, I'd learn something new. I'd encounter new characters, I'd get new items, I'd get new boons, I'd experience new events or get further. And I was making steady progress. Like, Meg kicks my butt the first time, and then afterwards I was able to consistently start beating her. Same with the Hydra. It took a couple tries to beat him, and then now I can beat him almost effortlessly. And then they threw like Electon and Tisiphone at me, and they were hard at first, and I was worried. I was like, oh no, the first boss is going to get so hard now. My runs aren't going to be as smooth, and then I was able to do it consistently. And then now Theseus and Asterius don't even give me as much trouble, although I feel if I do it with different weapons, I'll run into different obstacles. And I'm sure Hades is going to become like that too. I'm going to have an easier and easier time beating him as I go on and play this game. So I think I will play this game more. I do want to play it more, get a little bit more out of the story. I don't know how many more times I have to go through it to get everything though. I don't want to spend too much time on this game because I do want to move on and do another Let's Play. I do want to fight Charon, and I also want to get like an actual ending, like a happier ending with Persephone coming down to the House of Hades. I need to give her nectar as well, and I still have to give nectar to Ares and Nyx and Patroclus. I kind of want to give more nectar to Thanatos and pursue his plot and kind of see where that goes, but again, it means that I kind of have to go through the dungeon and encounter him more, and I also have to... I can't gift him nectar twice in a row. I need to give him nectar between runs, which basically just makes the game longer, right? Not only collecting the nectar, but having to do a run each time between. I mean, you could do a suicide run, like some people do, where they want to farm something fast, they go through the run, and then they die early just so they can come back and do their side quests and whatnot. Not sure if I'll do that. I definitely won't be recording every single one of it. But, yeah. I really enjoyed this game. It's not the type of game I usually play. Roguelike, I don't usually play that. But mechanics-wise, art-wise, story-wise, fantastic. I'm really glad I played it, and I'm glad I put it up on YouTube. Oh, that was a lot of talking. I like to give off my thoughts after I play a game, and a lot more than just, I like this, I don't like this. I like kind of dissecting mechanics of gameplay and what makes people want to play things more, what makes a good game. It's all very interesting to me, especially for someone myself who I want to eventually, and I've talked to some people about this before, I want to create a game one day. I have a story thought out with a lot of my original characters, and it's just a matter of kind of putting it together in a way that I find satisfactory, but playing through other games really kind of helps deepen your knowledge of, you know, gameplay design if you're really putting your mind to it. So that's enough talking for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to another episode of Hades, where I do some of the bonus content. I'm probably going to chop up the game clips and splice them together instead of just doing full runs. I don't think I'm going to do runs with too much heat. Challenging myself like that sounds fun, but doesn't really sound like my thing to do over and over again. This game does kind of hurt your hands if you play for too long in a row, so I'm not sure if the next episode Hades will come directly after this, or if I'm going to take a break, play something else, and then come back to this. Although I might have forgotten how to play it by then and have to relearn the controls, but... And the fact that I beat it with a fist, too. I wasn't expecting that. I just picked it because it had the darkness buff. But true to his word, Kiro is always the person who picks the character with the fists, and that seems to have proven it correct this time, too. Because I also beat Theseus with the fists for the first time. Okay, I keep saying that's enough talking, and then I keep talking. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.